There are places on this planet you will never be allowed to visit, no matter how wealthy you are, no matter how far you travel, and no matter how curious you might be. Welcome, everyone. Today we're diving into 7 locations on Earth that are so dangerous, so protected, or so shrouded in secrecy, humanity has collectively agreed that the average person should never set foot in them. It's strange, isn't it? We live in the 21st century, the age of satellites, smartphones, and Google Earth, and yet there are still corners of this world permanently sealed away from us, places you will only ever see through a screen. But enough of the intro. Let's go on a journey through the world's most forbidden locations. Enjoy the exploration, and try not to get goosebumps. 7. Poveglia Island, Italy. Off the coast of Venice lies a small, abandoned island often called the most haunted place in the world. Poveglia's story starts centuries ago, but everything changed in the mid-1300s when the Black Death swept across Europe. To contain the plague, Venice shipped infected citizens straight to this island, and they never came back. An estimated 160,000 to 200,000 people died here. Their bodies were piled into massive pits and burned. Even after the plague ended, the island remained eerily empty, until 1922, when a mental asylum was built on its ruins. This is where the legend becomes darker. According to countless accounts, the asylum's lone doctor performed gruesome experimental treatments on patients, restraints, unauthorized surgeries, even crude lobotomies. Whether all the details are true or exaggerated over time, no one denies that horrifying things happened inside those walls. Today, Poveglia is sealed off entirely. Local authorities forbid any approach day or night. Fishermen won't sail near it, tourists cannot land on it, and Italy has rejected every attempt to redevelop it. A place of mass death, medical horrors, and centuries of silence. Poveglia remains one of Earth's most forbidden islands. 6. The Vatican's Secret Archives, Vatican City. Deep beneath the Vatican lies an underground complex containing over 85 kilometers of shelves filled with historic manuscripts, diplomatic letters, and documents spanning more than 1,000 years. This archive belongs exclusively to the Pope until the moment he resigns or dies. And while the name Secret Archives sounds like a conspiracy theory, the truth is almost stranger. Some documents are public, like letters written by Galileo or correspondence with the Chinese empress from the 1600s. But most of the archive is strictly off-limits. Researchers can apply to enter, but only 200 to 300 scholars worldwide are accepted each year. And even then, the rules are brutal. They must pass extensive vetting, they can request only 3 documents per day, anything less than 80 years old is completely inaccessible. Photography and digitization are banned. What's hidden in the remaining shelves? No one outside the inner circle truly knows. Private royal correspondence, political secrets, early scientific records, and perhaps writings that could radically reshape historical narratives. Whatever the case, it remains one of the most controlled and restricted archives on Earth. 5. Snake Island, Brazil. Just off the coast of Brazil lies Ilha da Queimada Grande, better known as Snake Island, a place so deadly that the Brazilian Navy forbids any civilian from going anywhere near it. Why? Because the island is home to thousands upon thousands of venomous snakes, including one of the most dangerous in the world, the golden lancehead viper, a species found nowhere else on Earth. According to estimates, there can be up to 5 snakes per square meter in some areas. Imagine standing anywhere on the island and being only 1 or 2 steps away from a snake bite. The golden lancehead's venom causes rapid tissue destruction, internal bleeding, and an extremely painful death within an hour. Brazil once built a lighthouse on the island, but after tragedy struck, it was converted into a fully automated system. Now, only specially trained researchers are occasionally allowed to visit, and even they undergo extensive preparation and medical screening. Snake Island is, quite literally, nature's version of Keep Out. 4. The Chinese Spy Museum, Nanjing, China. Hidden in the city of Nanjing is a museum unlike any other. It looks ordinary from the outside, but this is the Jiangsu National Security Education Museum, a facility dedicated to espionage tools and intelligence operations dating back to the early 20th century. But here's the twist. Only verified Chinese citizens are allowed inside. Foreign visitors are strictly banned. Photography is forbidden. Even Chinese citizens must follow rigid instructions. What's inside? Artifacts such as hollowed-out coins for smuggling messages, playing cards that unfold into maps, and even lipstick tubes used as disguised firearms. Very little is known because visitors cannot take photos or share details publicly. For the rest of the world, this museum might as well not exist. 3. North Sentinel Island, India. In the Bay of Bengal lies one of the most isolated human communities on Earth, the Sentinelese, a tribe believed to have lived there for over 60,000 years, with almost no contact with the outside world. They reject all interaction violently. Anyone approaching the island is met with immediate hostility, spears, arrows, and stones. In 2004, after a massive earthquake, the Indian government sent helicopters to check whether the tribe had survived. The moment the aircraft approached, the tribespeople began throwing spears and shooting arrows at it. They were alive and still fiercely independent. Because contact could endanger both outsiders and the tribe, who have no immunity to modern diseases, India declared the island completely off limits. No landings, no tourist boats, no research teams. For the Sentinelese, the modern world simply does not exist. And for us, their island will forever remain forbidden. 2. Area 51, United States. You probably expected this one. Area 51, America's most infamous military base, sits deep in the Nevada desert near Groom Lake. Created in 1954, the base officially tests classified aircraft and advanced technology, but secrecy surrounding the site has fueled decades of speculation. UFO sightings, alien autopsies, reverse-engineered spacecraft, and shadowy operations known only to a select few. Employees are bound by absolute silence. They cannot tell their families what they do, where exactly they work, or even describe their daily schedule. A few notable moments elevated Area 51's mythology. A mysterious caller on a late-night radio show claimed to be a former employee fleeing for his life. Bob Lazar publicly stated he worked at S4, a site allegedly connected to extraterrestrial craft. Multiple witnesses over decades reported strange aerial vehicles above the base, long before similar technology was publicly acknowledged. Whether you believe the rumors or not, one thing is certain. Area 51 remains one of the most restricted locations on Earth. Even stepping close to the warning signs can get you detained instantly. 1. The Svalbard Global Seed Vault, Norway. Deep inside a frozen mountainside in the Arctic Circle lies humanity's ultimate insurance policy, the Global Seed Vault, sometimes called the Doomsday Vault. Built in 2007, this facility stores over 1 million plant seeds from nearly every known crop species. The goal? To preserve biodiversity in case of global catastrophe, climate collapse, nuclear war, pandemics, or any disaster that threatens the world's food supply. The vault is protected by thick concrete walls, steel blast doors, multiple security systems, naturally freezing temperatures around -20 degrees Celsius. Only select personnel are permitted entry. Even world leaders cannot simply walk in. It's remote, frozen, and practically unreachable by the average person. But if humanity ever needs to rebuild agriculture from scratch, the Svalbard Seed Vault is our final lifeline. And that's our journey through 7 of the most restricted, mysterious, and dangerous places on Earth. It's strange to think that even today, in a world of constant exploration and instant information, there are still places completely hidden from us, protected by law, nature, or secrecy. Thank you for joining me on this trip. If you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing. I'm working hard to bring you the best stories I can every single week. And until we meet again, take care of yourselves.